Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
So, have you ever heard of a business that did not make some kind of investment in order to make the business successful? Probably not.
Probably not.
Neither have we, right? So, you have to have some kind of investment, either of time or of money, or sacrifice. Something has to go into that business in order to make it successful.
Yep.
So we're going to give you a couple of examples from our own life.
But first, we're going to introduce ourselves.
We're going to introduce ourselves. So, I'm David.
I am Debbie. Welcome. If you
David
haven't,
and Debbie Dunford.
yes, if you have not been with us before, welcome. We're glad to have you with
Welcome.
us.
Thanks for joining us. So, a couple of examples. The first one comes this last summer. So, we moved into a new house that we built. And if you've ever built a house, you don't have a yard. Dirt, that's your yard.
Unless you're super lucky and get a builder that just gives it to you.
Yeah, but then you have to just deal with the yard that they give you
That's
instead
true.
of putting in your own yard. So
That's
there's
true. You don't
definite
have as yeah.
there's definite benefits of choosing what kind of yard you're gonna have.
That's
So
very, very true.
anyway, but when we needed to put in our yard because our city was like, hey, that's got to go in, they were kind of a little bit on our case. So we were going about the process of putting in this yard, and we were trying to do it ourselves.
Wanted to save
Money, right? Yeah, do it the cheap way. In fact, my coworkers were like, "You got to rent a ditch witch," and I wouldn't even do that. I was trying. I did it by hand. I mean, some people helped. I didn't do the whole thing, but our neighbor called me the human trencher because because I was determined to go about this the cheap way.
Yeah.
And by the time we got done with the trenching, it was just that last trench would seemed like it took forever because I think I was just worn out and ready to be done with all this trenching. So
Because this had taken us all summer long
it was
to get
taking up
trenches and pipes in.
it was taking up
All summer
so
long.
yeah, it was taking up so much time and taken away from other things, from our business that we were trying to build, and just taking away from the things that we needed to spend time with. So we finally got the sprinkler pipes in and did the trenching, and oh my goodness, this phone's going crazy. So we did that, but then we were just so tired, and we finally decided to put some investment into this, and we hired somebody to finish it for us who knew what they were doing, and they did a fabulous job. It was a fantastic finish, and we were very pleased.
3 days?
3 days. Yeah, it put us to shame.
Yeah.
So
And it looks beautiful.
yeah, and it looks awesome. And we could not have produced a look like that.
No.
So anyway, the point of this is, are we upside down, Debbie? Is this, usually the camera's on the other side.
That's okay.
Okay, hopefully we're not upside down.
Just the way the phone's turned.
Okay, yes, I was just worried that we would be like, upside down talking to them.
Yeah.
So that's one example. When we finally decided to put some investment into this project, it just went a lot better than trying to go about it with the nickel and dime, as cheap as possible approach.
And we used up our entire summer to try and do something ourselves. Now, there are some cases where that's okay. That's a good thing. Hard work is not bad. That's not what we're saying. But when we used up so much time, and I realized that we never even took our 6-year-old out to work on his bike to learn to ride his bike. Not once, all summer long, because every spare moment, every Saturday was spent working on these trenches and getting the sprinkler lines in and all the parts and running to the store. I mean, it was a big project.
Well, and we didn't really know what we were doing.
Yeah, so it was a learning process.
So it was a learning curve, and it was a slow process trying to get it figured out at the same time that we were doing it.
Yeah, and learning new things also isn't bad. But we were not choosing wisely with our time. We were trying to go the cheapest route, like I said, and by doing so, we were hurting ourselves. We were hurting our time, and that's the same thing that happened with our business when I first started with our network marketing company. I was doing what my upline told me to do, but it was all pretty much free. I don't think I spent any money on anything. I would try to get free trainings here and free this and that. And again, free things are good sometimes, but it's also not going to give you all the information that you need. So I got I mean, the first step for me was a book. It was a free training and then a book that was offered. I was like, okay, well, this sounds pretty amazing. I'm going to get this book. And that was, I think, the first investment that I made for my business at the time. It's now our business. And that led to more and more and has made all the difference in the world, because we would still be clear back at point B instead of point, what are we at? Probably
T.
T. I was going to say M, so T, we're pretty close. We would be clear back, and still trying to flounder and trying to make our way and do things one person at a time, instead of changing courses, making an investment in ourselves, because we're worth it and our business is worth it and we're serious about growing our business. And so if we don't want to be constantly struggling,
just like we were with that yard.
Yeah, if we don't want to constantly be struggling, we need to make a course change and we need to do something different. And that investment in ourselves has helped us to spend our time in the right way, to be more effective and efficient. And so if you would like to know about that book, just drop a book in the word book in the comments below, and we'll message you with the information on the book if it's something you'd like to take a look at. But it's made all the difference. We're not floundering, we're not struggling. We have mentors that are helping us.
Clear direction.
We have clear direction. We've got good strategies that are absolutely effective. I mean, people in our community every day are just, their businesses are exploding. These are tried and true, proven strategies. And so, like I said, if you'd like that information about the book, put book in the comments. We'd be happy to just give you the information. And yeah, I think that's basically it. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Looked like you were starting to say something.
You've just been so passionate,
about it.
Debbie.
I am. I'm passionate about this.
That's good. Yeah, so am I. So, just the clear direction forward, like this is not something that we just hope will work out. This is something that we're planning on working out. Yeah. It's the principles that have worked for so many others, income streams that they're so successful at. I mean, these people that know how to implement these principles and use them to their advantage have grown their business from maybe one income stream that they were trying to get to work out by chasing after people to several income streams where people are coming to them. And that's just what has appealed to us from the beginning, is just the idea of attracting people to you through online marketing. Once you get those effective principles in place, then the rest is up to you. You just clear or walk your own path forward, because you have the principles and the mentors that are showing you the way. So that's just been awesome for us. We want to share it with you. Yep. We want you to be as excited as we are about your own future. And that's that's what we wanted to share.
Yep, your possibilities, your dreams. I mean, they absolutely can be a reality. So, hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you watch the replay, just put in #replay and let us know who you are and where you're tuning in from, so we can say hi to you even on the replay. So have a fantastic evening.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, we'll see you.
Take care.
Bye.